Bloopers!
What are you doing?
I'm playing with this Animatronics studio.
That's pretty cool. Can you tell me a little bit about the design?
Someone on the team actually knows an artist who sculpts and hand makes these really, really intricate and beautiful marionettes. We've got to do a marionette because we could totally do something that's a little bit more customizable, inspired by this artist that we know, as well as something that's just like so much fun to play with and like make them run around and chomp. Just to make it like as KiwiCo as possible, we had to add a bunch of like programmable gears on top. So instead of just trying to like learn the hand motions, you could actually use mechanics and engineering and science to be able to do all sorts of like really interesting intricate movements. So you can still actually use this guy like a traditional marionette if it's not on. So you can have them kind of walk and go, "Meow." But we thought it would be more fun to actually make it like an automaton and add gears and a motor and battery packs so you could plan out how he's gonna go. You wanna give it a try?
Yes.
Yeah! It's doing a little talking.
Can you tell me what animatronics are?
Or if you've ever been to like a theme park or like old school attractions where they've got like the robotic people that are like, hello kids, welcome.
Yeah.
So animatronics are a puppet that use like gears and motors and like a program to dictate how it's gonna move and like in a synchronized kind of way to make it, and it like appears really lifelike and magical.
Yeah. I really want to build one. Do you think you can help me?
Yeah, I totally could. I just don't have a box with me, so I don't actually, oh, it's alive!
First, let's add sticky foam to our wooden base. We're going to place it on the shapes on the wood. We're going to take the center out of the sticky foam, put it there. Next, grab a metal screw from your toolbox and insert it through this foam. So I'm going to flip over the wood piece while holding on to the metal screw and place on the washer on the other side of the metal screw. We're going to grab the rod and twist it onto the screw. We're going to hold the screw from the base, and to tighten it, we're going to use the hex key right here. Okay, next, first we'll start with the washer and then the rod cap, making sure that it's aligning to the front. Next, we're going to put in the screw, and we're going to use the hex key to tighten it. Next, I'm going to grab the handle and the blue gear. And we're going to line up the flat sides and press hard. Now we're going to attach the lighter color gear, and the arrows should line up with the one on the dark blue gear. We're going to use the small green bolt, and we're going to screw the light blue gear in from the bottom. We're going to repeat the previous steps with the gears and the green bolts. Remember to use the smaller green bolts. Time for our first stop and check. Make sure the arrows on the inside gear point to the arrows on the outside gears. Let's move on to step 10. Let's grab the stickers and place them onto the arrows. We're going to make sure that it matches up to the picture, like this. Grab your battery pack and pull out the tab. Now we're going to flip the battery pack over and add the battery clip. Make sure the battery clip fits over the tabs closest to the wires. Okay, let's flip the handle over and attach the battery pack. The switch should peek out of the window. If you ever need to remove the battery clip, just squeeze the ends and push through. Now it's time to attach the battery to the motor. We're gonna match the black battery wire with the black motor wire. Push all the way in. Next, we're gonna attach the red battery wire with the red motor wire. Now we've come to our next stop and check. Let's flip the handle over and turn the battery pack on. The gears should spin. If they don't spin, here's what you can do. First check, let's make sure the tab is pulled out of the battery pack. Next, the wires should be connected red to red and black to black. Last, all the gears should mesh together like this. Okay, we're done. Turn off the battery pack and keep building. We're gonna turn the gears by hand. We're gonna make sure that it matches up to the picture, like this. Lining up the gears is gonna make it easier to set up our puppet later. Let's connect the two pieces. We're gonna click the handle onto the rod, making sure the wires are out of the way. Yay, you've made a stand. Cool, let's make our puppet now. Let's grab the wood piece that looks like this and the plastic head, and we're gonna use the small green bolt to attach them together. Next, we're gonna attach the wooden piece to the other side, and we're gonna put them together with a small green bolt. Now we're gonna grab the jaw and two blue bolts. We're gonna slide the jaw and twist the bolts in place. Gonna flip it around. And this part will be loose. Next, we're gonna grab the plastic body piece and the spacer, and we're gonna insert the spacer right here. Next up, we're gonna attach these two small wood pieces to the sides of the body. It slides on very easily. Awesome, let's connect the head and the body together now. So connect the body and the head, line up the holes, and twist the two bolts on. And flip it to the other side, and twist the second bolt on. Make sure the two bumps are on top. Okay, next we're gonna attach this wooden piece with the small green bolt. And we're gonna slip it on here. Make sure that the brown circles are on the outside. We're gonna screw that into place. Ta-da! Now we get to do it on the other side. Let's add in the wood part, making sure that the brown circles are on the outside. And we're gonna screw in the small green bolt, like this. And the legs should swing. And if the wood pieces don't swing easily, the screws might be on too tight, so loosen those up a bit. Also, make sure you have the wood pieces with the circles. Next, we're going to use the large green bolts this time. And we're going to put it through the large hole in the connector and attach it through the wood piece. Make sure it's on the skinny end. We're gonna repeat it again with the large green bolt and the connector, but we're gonna put it on the outside of the other wood piece, like this. Now it's time to attach these to the body. You're gonna twist on the two blue nuts. Make sure that the screw and the connectors are on the outside as you line it up with the small hole with the circle. And then twist it on in the back. For the second leg, make sure that you're putting the screw on from the outside. We're gonna twist on the blue nuts and make sure the clear connectors are on the outside of the legs. Cool, now it's time to attach the feet. Let's do 1 foot at a time. We're going to grab a foot, making sure to put it on the outside of the leg. We're gonna grab one blue bolt and slide it through here. We're gonna twist it on in the back. Now for foot 2. Same thing. We'll put it on the outside of the wood leg, taking our blue bolt, putting it through the outside, and twisting on the blue net, like this. Let's make sure that the puppet matches the picture, like this. These clear connectors should be on the outside of the legs, and the wide end of the feet should point this way. It's not complete without some googly eyes, my favorite part. One eye, and two. He's alive! So we're gonna grab the string that has no knot at the end, and we're going to grab the string holder that has the big hole at the top. And we're gonna put it through the big hole. And pull it through, and next we're gonna grab in this blue piece. And we're gonna poke the string through the center, like this. And then pull both of them to the top so that the knot sits in the middle. Okay, let's do this 3 more times, just like this. And we're done. Make sure that the knot is sitting in the string holder like this, and that the string holder is fitting in the blue post, like this. Not like this, we don't want the knot on the top, or like this. This blue part is upside down. This is the right one. The knot is on the inside of the string holder, and the string holder fits inside the blue post. Okay, let's grab your puppet from part B. First, we're gonna thread the string through the hole at the top of the head. Next, we're gonna grab the string and we're gonna thread it through the grip. The string goes up through the small hole and out through the big hole, like that. Next, we're gonna tie a knot at the top of the string. Make sure you pull down to make sure that the knot is as close to the end of the string as possible, like this. Next, we're gonna grab our strings from step 1 and we're gonna thread them through the legs in the top hole of the clear connector. Second string from the outside and pull through. Next, we're gonna do this last string through the body, through the hole and pull through. Next, we're going to repeat step 4 to build the remaining 3 strings. Pull the string through the bottom and tie a knot at the top of the string. Don't forget to pull tight. And pull. Next, we're gonna grab the base from part A. Next, we're gonna set the puppet on the stand with the head and the feet facing this direction. Move the strings out of the way. Now lift the body up. We're gonna push the knees out and we're gonna sit down. Yay! Okay, next we're gonna connect the strings to the handle. We'll grab the head string first and we'll match it up to the spot shown in the picture. Push it through, but don't pull down on the string. Next, we're gonna connect the body. We're gonna use the string that's connected to the body and we're gonna put it right here. Now we're gonna attach the right leg string right here. Last one, we're gonna connect the string from the left leg up here. Make sure to push hard on the blue post from the top. For this step, you wanna make sure that gears will line up like the picture. Use one of the string pins here. We're gonna press it into the hole and we're gonna twist while we press it all the way in. Okay, let's do the same thing for the rest of the gears. Push and twist, push and twist. In the body, we're gonna push and twist. Nice. Now we're gonna connect the string holders to the pins. And we'll slide it on like that. You're gonna do it with all 4 string holders. Grab the string holder and loop it on top of the pin. Next, we're gonna slip the string into the grips like this. Repeat for the rest of the strings. Let's practice sliding the string grips. This is how you'll adjust your puppet. To lower a string grip, grab the grip with one hand and the top of the string with the other, and slide the grip down. To raise it up, grab the string at the bottom and slide the grip up.
I think I got it ready, but can you help me calibrate?
For sure.
Cool.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is just make sure that the puppet's legs are out in front.
Okay.
So that when the puppet jumps, the feet aren't, off wonky. And then you can get the knees to stand up a little bit by just grabbing this long string and then pulling up on the yellow clip.
Okay.
Until the knees look like knees. So once the puppet can sit like that, you're good to go. And I'm going to tighten that a little bit more so the knees sit good, like it's ready to jump up. And making sure the feet kind of rest on the platform. And then next, get the body off of the floor a little bit too, and that's going to be the same thing. You just hold the long string and move the clip up. And for the calibration part of this, we just want the head and the body to be kind of level, and the knees to be kind of going straight down. So these little feet to be going straight down. So I'm just going to adjust that until it looks right. So yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice. Now we're ready to turn it on.
So we'll turn it on and it should look a little something like that. Ooh-wee. Great.
Nice. Can you tell me a little bit how this all works?
Yeah, so on the outside of the circle, on this outside rung, that's when it's gonna move the most because that's traveling the biggest distance. So you can see like if I pull the string from here to there, to here, to there, to here, to there, that's how much it's gonna wiggle. So you can kind of test it. But if you move them all to the center, then nothing will move. So let me show you that real quick. So if you move it to the center, check it out. Nothing. Yeah, because if it's in the center post, then it's not moving around. So that's a way you can control just moving one thing at a time. So now the puppet's like floating, which I don't want. So to get the puppet to sit back down, you can just adjust these little yellow strings. It's just these guys will adjust how the puppet is standing. So if you just want to move like one part at a time, then you could keep all these in the center and then move my right leg and stick it all the way out at the edge of the circle and adjust this guy, adjust that so it sits, and let's see what happens. Woo! And maybe I want it to look a little sillier, so I'll lower the butt, raise the head, and it'll look like this. Woohoo! There are so many options. This one here is called the Jump for Joy. And this one is called Walking and Talking. So funny. And my personal favorite, the Hip Wiggler. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Can you give me any tips to if something's not working as I think it should?
Keep experimenting is the biggest one. Just keep moving stuff around or adjusting the lengths of the legs and stuff like that. If you've gotten to this point and like everything's working like it should, then really the only two things you could run into are like it being off the base, which like you can't do tippy taps if it's like pointed that way. Or if any of these outer gears aren't spinning or are getting stuck, like they're getting jammed, make sure to turn your power off and then double check that your blue gear is pushed all the way down, and then make sure that the outside gears are screwed all the way in, as tight as they'll go. And you can double check to make sure that everything's working good by just manually turning a few turns. Nothing should be getting caught or jamming. And then the other thing is these strings are pretty long. So if you want to, like if you put it all the way up to here maybe, see like if it's like too high up close to the wood, when you turn it on, you can see it kind of like
stuck.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit, it doesn't quite like that, but it can like get stuck a little bit. So you can slide it down, and you can also like tie a different knot in the string or if you'd like, or use some string from home. It's just keep experimenting and trying and seeing what moves you can get.
Can we take our little friend off of the stage and dance around?
Yeah, you can take this party to go. So this little clip right here, you just pinch it a little bit and it slides right off. And then to put it back, you just go, you wanna give it a try?
Yes. I will pinch.
Pinch and pull.
And it's free.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you can actually just use it like a normal marionette.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make the legs level.
Mm-hmm.
So normal marionettes just have a big like wood bar thing that you just move around. And sometimes they have like two and it's complicated and there's lots of stuff, but you can even make it, turn it on and have it hopping around.
No way.
Yeah. There's nothing stopping you.
Oh my goodness.
On the move! Oh, here, see if you can munch on this.
Okay.
Maybe it's too big. Yeah, so if you want to like put on a little show or make your puppet customized and make it your own, you can like add anything to it or like build a little scene. We actually, on the bottom of the topper, we have all these little cutouts to make your little puppet into an actual dragon to stomp through the city and breathe fire and cause mayhem. These are all designed to actually fit onto the little slots on the puppet. But you can also make your own. I like little arms. You could give him like a little like pom-pom hat. You could give him big like horns or a big sniffer. You know, they're really, the sky's the limit here. Oh my gosh, your puppet is incredible.
Do you like it?
I love it. It's so good.
I added all the things.
All the things.
Yeah.
It's a right proper dragon now. Wait, hold on. I
It's
need to fix something really quickly. No, it's the
cutest
wagging. That's so great.
It's a baby.
Wow, that really changed everything.
And he's just come to play in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Well,
just
here.
kidding.
Oh my gosh, what does it look like if you turn it on right now? That's incredible.
So many ways to customize. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more fun videos.
Bye. Oh, there's one.
Yay.
Wow, so exciting. I really lost the excitement there at the end. But it's alive! Oh, eye contact. Oh, you guys, not my specialty.
Can you tell me how the
Yeah, okay.
I really wanted to eat things.
Is that why your stomach is growling?
No, I want to eat something. I also open my mouth when it opens.
I know, I can't not go, like a baby.
Wait, did you freehand that?